We begin with yet another mass shooting in the United States. 5 people are dead, including an off-duty police officer, after a gunman opened fire near a nature trail in Raleigh, North Carolina. A suspect is in custody with life-threatening injuries after what police describe as a long standoff. Elwin Lopez is on the scene in Raleigh with more on that. Elwin, we just heard from officials there. The police chief says this crime scene spans over 2 miles. Can you walk us through what we know at this point about how this happened?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Well, what's interesting is that the police chief didn't really explain exactly what happened. It happened near some nature trails. It happened in a residential area. And the police chief also didn't explain what the connection was between the suspect and the victims. And that is one thing that we want to learn, especially the fact, and you were mentioning this earlier, the fact that a 16-year-old victim was not named. So there are a lot of questions here whether the suspect knew the victims. And also what I wanted to point out is that here, we talked about the crime scene being expansive. Over here, we see police have been here all throughout the night. We've been here for several hours now. They're combing through evidence. They keep on coming in and out of this house over here right behind me, and they're still, again, this is a very much so an ongoing investigation, but those ages date of the victims between 16 years old and in their 50s. And again, right now, what we're trying to figure out is what exactly led up to that shooting. The motive here is still unknown.
And they're saying the shooting took place in the street, but then the suspect ran off to the nature trail area where more of these shootings took place. What do we know at this point about that suspect and about those victims?
Well, all we know about the suspect right now is that it is a 15-year-old white juvenile. That is how police have been describing that suspect. They have not given us a name of this person yet. We know that this person is currently in critical condition with life-threatening injuries. And as for the victims, we just got a list of the names of those victims, and I want to name them for you. It's 52-year-old Nicole Connors, 49-year-old Susan Carnatz, 35-year-old Mary Marshall, Gabriel Torres, that was the officer who was off duty and on his way to work when he was shot and killed. He was 29, and again, that unidentified 16-year-old, that connection right now between that suspect and these victims is still unknown.
All right, Elwin Lopez, still a developing story. We know you're staying on top of it for us. We appreciate it, Elwin. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.